Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream here on the 9th of October 2025. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Pip Hunter. Good morning, Thai family. Good morning, Next Bar Trader. Good morning, Paul. Morning, Rick. Morning, Arif. Morning, Gene. Morning, Suriluki. Morning, Manfred. Morning, Josh. Morning, Richard. Morning, Remy. Morning, Sly Nova Trades. Morning, Ivor. Morning, Max. Morning, everybody. Leah, Ursula, Patrick, Gary. Guys, you're OGs tuning in every single day. Hell yeah, we love that. Now, guys, I hope you had an amazing day yesterday. Let me know, how did you end yesterday? Green, red, flat? What happened? Now let's go into the charts. But before we actually do, little reminder, yesterday we hit 290 likes, and today we need to top that. Again, 295 is the goal today. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button really quick. Get us to 295 likes on today's stream. And we're going to do another 50K growth account giveaway. Now, keep in mind, guys, we just hit 38,000 subscribers. It's pretty insane. Like every single day when I tune in, I say, hey, we just hit 36K. Hey, we just hit 37K. Hey, we just hit 38K. Every single day, 1,000 more. Guys, this is amazing. Thank you for the support and thank you for being here. This makes the show way more fun than if I would just stream to myself. Now, let's get into the charts. As usual, we have NQ in the top left, ES in the top right, gold in the bottom left, which is actually selling off right now. And then currently silver in the bottom right, but the bottom right always changes a little bit. Today, I'm only going to be trading on Project X. I'm not going to be executing my trades on TradingView. Because it's so much easier on Project X to see it. Now, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, it's day 7 of the Zero to Hero challenge. So we are up after yesterday, right? One green day, one green trade made up for 5 days of consolidations, losses, and break evens. And we're up $193. So today we're going to take that to the next level, hopefully. All right, but let's start with NQ and what NQ did in the session yesterday. We had a pretty big expansion yesterday. Actually, if we look at this on a price range, we had a 339 point candle yesterday, which is quite insane, right? That's a pretty big candle. And the thing is, currently we just keep expanding. It's insane. Like, look at this. This is the daily chart. It just keeps going up. The question is, when is that going to stop? And if it stops, how does it stop? Does it just consolidate, or is it just going to completely reverse and drop like crazy? So far what happened today is we opened at 25,351.75. We tried our way up, made a new all-time high, right? New all-time high is at 25,394. But now we're pulling back into the previous day's range. So it's going to be an interesting day. Let's see. On the hourly, you can see it very well. We just kept expanding right after the open, made a new high, now pulling back, retested previous day high here at 25,365, and are now pushing back down. Next areas of interest, obviously, you can see here very well, right? This level right here, which is 25,310. That's certainly an area of interest, which also is this fair value gap that we tapped into on the hourly. Now on the 5-minute, let's look at it. Asia range in total so far today is 86 points. So a bit larger than the previous 2 days. 2 days ago, I think we had 72 points. Yesterday we had like 63. So this is normal, basically, nothing crazy. Well, let's see where we can go next. This level is certainly interesting, the 310, and then obviously Asia low, which is sitting right below at 307. NQ is actually setting up nicely for a short here, which we potentially could take once we have the market open in about 9.5 minutes. Let's put this in a 3-minute chart. Yeah, this is a nice setup. This is a very nice setup. Could turn into a nice short on the 5-minute hourly on NQ. Let me go through the chat really quick. I don't want to miss you guys. I want to answer everything. So whenever you have questions, put them in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer everything. Dan says, I already made 600 on GC, done for the day. Hell yeah, man. Okay, on paper trade. Gotcha. Richard, yes, tapped already, Nick. Hope I'd win the growth account today. Nice. Yeah, you got to like those stream. You got to like that stream. Profit Per Tick says, good morning, Londoners. Good morning, Profit Per Tick. Sure up, you did your gym early today? Hell yeah, man. I already went to the gym as well, so that's good. That's very good. Hey, we got Big Brett in the house. Boss is here. What's up, Brett? I thought you were off this week and you're enjoying your holiday in France. What the hell are you doing? Get off the charts. Enjoy your holiday. Brett says the NQ long target 26,255 and 27,547 blow off the top over the next few weeks. Interesting. Did you use fibs for these levels, or what's your strategy to get to these levels? Let's see. And Leia, he's in France, so. Oh, leaving the hotel now? Yeah, legend. Okay, he's using the fibs. Good morning, Apex Legends. Good morning, Roser. Roser says, been trying to catch the big short on NQ since yesterday and keep getting it wrong. Well, what is your entry model? Like, why do you keep taking shorts? And what levels do you keep taking your shorts at? GC selling off here, pretty much tapped into daily open at 1:30 a.m. And since then, it's just been selling off, getting a nice push into VWAP. Let's see what happens once we open the London session here in now 8.5 minutes. 7.5, my bad. Good morning, Keo. Good morning, Key Money. Good morning, Chip Smith. Good morning, Fun with Golds, Parmeet. Everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Actually, gold. Interesting. Hasn't happened in a long time that we didn't make an overnight high. Yesterday's all-time high was set at 12:40 p.m. 4,081 gold. Insane. Like a week ago, we were at 3,000 and something, 3,900 and something. Now already 4,080. But as said, daily open was at 4,061.8. Retested it at 1:30 in the morning and now selling off. So let's see where this takes us. If this sells off further, right? I mean, gold tends to respect levels really, really well. So I do expect that it's going to hold 27.7 or then 23. But let's see. Maybe even previous day mid is already holding with VWAP right below it. We'll see what happens at open. Hey, good morning, Franja. Yes, Leia. Brett is in our time zone now. He's in France. Dan says, GC just poked the daily open like some 50-year-old dude poked everyone on Facebook when that was a thing. True. When did that stop? Poking people on Facebook. That was the weirdest thing. I don't know. That was such a weird thing. I really like this short on NQ, not gonna lie. Once we have this hourly candle close, this is gonna be an interesting short. The thing is though, if we enter this directly from the get-go, then technically our stop is 27 points for a less than 27 point target. So what I would like to see is a little bit of a pullback and then a reaction candle and then take the short from there. So we're gonna be patient. Maybe on the 3 minute we have a point of interest. Yeah, maybe this fair value gap, you know, like tapping into this and then coming out of it, reaction candle entry, stop above the reaction candle. So let's see what the open brings. First we need the hourly candle to close though. Leia says, if NQ drops, can it drag NG with it? Yeah, you're still in your NG short, huh? You're crazy, Leia, holding trades for 4 hours. Holy. Abhishek says, we had 3 minute entry on NQ. Do you think that's a good one? Yeah, that 3 minute entry was sweet, but I wasn't at the charts at that time. I mean, it was a perfect retest of the CISD, right? Reaction candle. You could have entered pretty much on this 3 minute candle at 25,352, and you would be up 20 points now. But I wasn't at the charts at that time, so not an entry for me. Suriluki, what did I have for breakfast? I always have the exact same thing. I have dried beef, a protein shake, and a protein bar, and a knuckle pre-workout. Every single day, same thing. Taco Trader, you're in the short. Nice. Yeah, we now have a 5 minute fair value gap key money. That's true. So we might also tap into that. The London session opens in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So we'll know more once that happens. Denzi says he's currently in YM cells. Let's see. What's YM doing? Interesting. Okay. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Abhishek, you're in a gold short. That's why I didn't enter NQ. Well, makes sense. Rick, gotta be patient. Market makers hunting. Market makers are always hunting, man. Always. Leah says, I could very well hold it till New York close, no problem. If the structure is respected, I'll still be in it. Yeah, fair. Fair. Max Barak, no carbs? Nah, usually not. Protein all the way. Rokig, you took that 3 minute, 30 minutes CISD short. Nice. Well done. Very well done. Ashutosh, Nick, Gold and NQ playing opposite? Yeah, usually they do, right? However, recently, they've been, oftentimes they've been very much in sync. So, let's see. Guys, reminder, we need 295 likes today on the stream to do another 50K growth account giveaway. So, better smash that like button. Better smash that like button. London opens in 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Ivar, you're a short NQ. Nice. Guys, reminder. Let me pull up my Project X account here. Doing the Zero to Hero challenge. This is day 7. We're taking a 50K growth account from eval stage to funded, and then from funded to payout. We had very hard 5 days to start with. We're in drawdown for 5 days. And then yesterday, one big green trade took us out of drawdown, and we are now up $193, which means we still need $2,800 to meet our target. I'm going to be trading this account today, so let's see where this takes us. Who of you is still in this challenge with me? Who is still following this Zero to Hero challenge? Chat, let me know. I want to get you all guys, I want to get you guys all to payout. Going to take payouts together. That's what we're going to do. All right, Gary says he's in. RF, he's in. Ivar, in. Desanti trades. Rick, Paul, Wazim. Hell yeah. Deep, Taco Trader, Dalit. Oh, you guys are all following the challenge. Hell yeah. Nice. That's sick. Default, Ionic, have you always used the fractal model? No, I've actually started to use it about 2 months ago. Rick says, blew my 550K the other day, reset it, and now let's fucking go. All right, just follow along with the challenge. Just follow along, my friend. Love it, guys. So many of you joined the Zero to Hero challenge. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. Chase says, hey, Nick, I just requested my first ever payout on my 50K growth funded. Hell yeah, Chase. Big W. Well done. Well done. It's still pending, waiting for approval. Well, it's going to get approved pretty soon, and then it's going to get paid very fast. Usually within 24 hours or faster. As said, my fastest payout I got from Tradeify was from payout request to money in rise, 2 minutes. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right, market open in 20 seconds. Matthew H, why did I change to the fractal model, and what strategy did I use before? So the main reason was I found T-Trades when he came on Tradeify TV as a guest. And then what I really like about the fractal model, by the way, market open in 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. And London is open. Big Ben is calling. What I really like about the fractal model is it's very systematic. And I love when I can just follow a system. It makes it very easy for me to trade. Before I did use the fractal model, I used bear flags, bull flags, continuation, breakouts. And the problem with that is, it's great strategy, right? I was profitable with that too, but it leaves a lot of room for interpretation. And as soon as you have a lot of room for interpretation, the tendency to overtrade is higher. The tendency to take trades that are not A+ setups is higher. And it just makes things actually harder. So with the fractal model, I really love that it's so systematic. Leah, London Open stopped you out. Well, you still made $325, which is kind of sick. Well done. Georgie says, my wife just got the 10K payout from 550K accounts. She's very systematic. I struggle with FOMO. Well, hell yeah to your wife, man. He's crushing it. That's awesome. So why? I mean, if I were you, honestly, this might be a humbling experience, but I would ask her, babe, what did you do that got you to this payout? What is the number one thing you think that allowed you to take this payout? And what can I learn from you? Very humbling experience, but that's what I would do if she's making money and you're not. OCC, you can send me a message on Instagram at NickMTrades. The Thai family, oh my, you got this. Keep going. I'm about to get 2 advanced 100K accounts. Nice. Very nice. All right, we got this nice little retest here. Now let's see if we can get a reaction out of this fair value gap or CISD. Both works for me. Franja, you can just type it in on YouTube. Fractal model. There's so many free videos by T-Trades. It's really good. Yeah, 100% Matthew. The more mechanical, the easier to trade. Let's see. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this hourly candle has taken out both the high and the low of the previous hour, and it closed within the range of both. So technically, we can't really frame a trade here because it can be framed in both directions. However, we made a new all-time high overnight. We retested the previous day high and broke down from it pretty strongly. So once I see a reaction candle confirming a continued move to the downside, I will still enter shorts. Manfred says, Nick, Tradeify is the best prop out there. I know, dude. That's why I do Tradeify TV. Dan says Georgie got a sugar mama. Oh man. I love you guys. You guys are funny. Yeah, VWAP is in that fair value gap as well. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. The trader guy says, man, I tell my wife she should take my system and just trade it so I can just focus on research and we can make bank. Yeah. Why does she not want to do it? Max says we can also frame the candle 4 on the 3 minute. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep, key money, we got the tap into the 5 minute fair value gap on NQ. However, we haven't seen a reaction yet, right? Don't just blindly enter because we tap into a fair value gap. You want to see tap into it and then a reaction candle. And the reaction candle is what you trade. That's your confirmation. Gary, you're so sleepy. Well, then go to bed. Get some sleep. Liquidity Sniper. I've participated in giveaways every day, but no luck. I'm working very hard to get 150K growth account. I got a good strategy to get payout. Let's see. I'm very near now. Nice, man. Yeah, let's see. Maybe today's your lucky day. In order for us to do a giveaway, though, you got to smash the like button. Get us to 250 likes. 295. Sorry, guys. 295. Rick says, what is my reaction candle? Well, simple. As soon as we tap into the fair value gap, it could be this candle already, pulls back and we see a clear bearish reaction, right? It could be the next candle too. This candle right now is looking bullish, so I'm not taking any trades yet. Gary says, no sleep until Tradeify TV is done. Hell yeah, dude. That's the spirit. Love it. The trader guy says, Nick, just to confirm, do you have CISD at 352? No, 342 on the 5 minute. On the 3 minute, it's at 358. It's this red line right here. Okay, let's see if we can get the push down here. We're looking for a 5 minute candle. So we still need to wait 4 minutes and 30 seconds for this setup to play out. Gold is actually a nice candle 4 to trade currently. It respects equilibrium, but I'm not taking the trade yet. I'm focused on this NQ trade. NQ or ES, both works. So far, we're getting a little bit of a bearish reaction. Let's see where this candle closes. This can, by the way, guys, this is so dangerous, right? You see a little bit of a bearish reaction right now, and a lot of people tend to then take the trade right away, right? The problem is with that, it can work out, of course, but it is riskier. I first want to see this 5 minute candle close. So I'm not going to take a trade until these 3 minutes and 40 seconds have passed. Could it be that the candle then is down here? Yes. Okay, unfortunate. Still going to be a nice trade. Could it be that we're seeing a complete reversal and it just pushes up to 354 as well? Yes. And then I do definitely not want to be in it, right? So I'd rather have it go down a bit more, take the trade down here, and then have a little bit of a bigger stop loss, and it's still only going to be like 15 points, right? I can still trade this for 1.5 hour. Then getting faked out here and it turns bullish like it does right now. Okay, that's pretty much exactly visualizing this example that I just made. Just be patient with your entries, guys. Nice, Kwong. That's good. Believer says my limit sell got triggered at 346. Exactly what I just said. Wait for the entries. Gary says YM might have a good C3 trade. Yes. I do not have data for YM though, so I can't trade it. Or do I on the growth account? Let's see. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. I do. Let's see. I still want that NQ trade. If that doesn't work out, I'm going to look for other options. NQ looking nice though. Looking very nice. Gold pushing back up, holding previous day mid. Interesting. Kwang Chu, when you say you look for a close, you basically mean engulfing bars? No, doesn't have to be engulfing. I just need a clear bearish candle. If we just randomly, you know, have this up like this down wick here and then we close anywhere at like 343, it's just not bearish enough for me. I want to see it get a strong reaction, a bearish reaction. It could still happen. Franja says, Warren Buffett said, I made billions entering late and exiting early. Hell yeah. You don't have to catch the entire move. Just have to catch a part of it. Taco Trader says, patience what? Patience who? All right, guys, smash the like button. Smash the like button. We're already at 213 likes. Can we get to 295? If yes, we're going to do a 50K growth account giveaway. 50 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. It's not bearish enough for me right now. Actually, not bearish at all. No, Kwang, it doesn't have to close below the previous candle's body or doji. As long as this closes bearish without the big down wick here, I'm happy. But it can, for me, it can close at 339 or 338. That's fine. But I need that push. Right now, it's not bearish enough for me because we still have that down wick and it's trying to hold. So no entry here in 5 seconds. No entry for me. We wait for another one. Could be that this is the one. Abhishek, Nick, did you seek for candle 3 IFVG entry model? No, not in this case. I'm on the 5-minute chart. Okay, gold still respecting equilibrium of the previous hourly candle. Interesting. Let me actually switch to 3-minute charts here on gold. Market Maker Mario says, I see no trades yet. Yep, same. I don't see any trades yet. Yeah, Kwang, it's because we made this new all-time high, right, overnight, then retest the previous day high at 2:15 in the morning and had a strong push to the downside. And we have this change in state of delivery on the 5-minute chart. We had an hourly chart that swept previous hour's high, closed ideal below. So that's why I'm looking for shorts. But you see, this candle pushing up now, we would get wrecked on this, because if we would have just entered here because we got the first bearish reaction, set our stop up here, we would get stopped out now. If we set it higher, potentially we also get stopped out. So that's why you wait patiently for your entries. Don't just randomly go in. Sherry is asking, what's your Telegram channel name? I don't have a Telegram channel. I don't have a Telegram channel. Kerry says, at this point, we could just wait for another CISD on NQ. Better stop anyway. Yeah, you can if you want to. Patrick says, I see a good time to make a coffee. Do it. Leah, hey Nick, I'm long on NG based on another system I'm testing. I want to know your thoughts on NG. There are some previous key levels I'm looking at as targets. Okay, keep in mind, Leah, I do not trade NG, but I can still give you my opinion on it. Let's look at this. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is a nice candle 2 closure on the 30 minute. What are some key levels here to the left? Like, I want to see that this bounces from an important level, which it did, right, out of this consolidation zone, basically. So that is interesting. However, overall, we're in a downtrend. Keep that in mind, right? But on the 30 minute, we had a nice candle 2 closure. Did we have changes in state of delivery? Yes, we did. So technically, you can enter on a pullback, like tap into this fair value gap. But overall, be careful, because the bias is still bearish for me here, especially now that we tapped into weekly open and we rejected hard. That shows that the bearish bias wants to continue. The hourly clearly shows us we're bearish right now. That's my 2 cents on it. Gold getting a nice reaction here. I'm actually going to take a gold short, I think. Let me just double check something. Yeah, gold is looking clean here. If we take this short, I need to, don't run without me, gold. I need to see, but the stop will be above this wick high, obviously. Could we go for 221? Oh yeah, we could. We could. Let's see, I'm not in this yet. I want to see where this candle closes. Certainly have an eye on it. Certainly have an eye on it, because NQ looks like it's not going to play out. Trading Market says, buy gold, you can't lose. You again? Come on, dude. Come on. Well, what I like about gold is the retest here. Daily open retest. It was very clean. And now we respected this equilibrium of the previous hourly candle. Let's see where this 5-minute candle closes. I like this gold short. I would take it on MGC though, so like micros. With 5 micros in this case. All right, I'll take this gold short, guys, on the with 5 micros on the 0 to hero challenge account. I will take out partials. So we had our entry at 4,046.4. Let me just set everything up really quick. Let me just set everything up. So I will take partials here. I'm gonna take 2 off. Oh shit. That was dumb. I just took 2 off by accident. I took market buy instead of limit buy. So I'm going to take 1 more off down here. My bad. I'm only in 3 micros now. And then I'm going to let the remaining 2 run for a 12-point target down to the 34s. Anyways. These anti-trades, I just moved the market. Yeah, right. Let's see. If we can get this push to 41.7, this is going to be nice. At 41.7, we're going to move break even. Taking another one off there. Key Money says, full send on GC, Nick. Forget about MGC. Yeah, I like to full send it on GC. However, we're trading a 50K growth account with $2,000 drawdown. Can't full send it here. Leah says, I literally shouted, Nick, no, you're on market, but he didn't hear me. And that's the thing about doing the stream, reading the chat, looking at the charts, trading, setting up trades, setting up stop losses, etc. Sometimes you make mistakes. But anyways, now we're in three micros. If it doesn't play out, we lose $189. If it plays out, we make way more. Sherry, what's my strategy behind my trades? I trade the fractal model. Kwangju says, gold is so fucking nasty. It has not moved so much for a while. Easy to win and get wrecked. I love gold recently, honestly. I really like it. Where was our entry again here? 46.4. Just want to mark this trade on the charts here as well. 46.4. Stop is above the high here. Pretty much at 52.7. And then we have a full 2-to-1 target at 33.8. Gonna move this down a bit. Our break-even point is gonna be the low here, 41.7 in this case. But as I said, full target 4,033.8. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Ali asks, Nick, so you don't use any ICT terms? You just use the fractal model? Yep, that's correct. Abhishek says, Nick, why not Asia low? I just like to go for a 2-to-1 on this trade. Trading Market says, be a man, long GC. What if I get a setup for a long Trading Markets? I will take a long. I've been longing GC mostly recently. Mostly longs. Leah, my stop is 4,052.7. Let me refresh the like count really quick, guys. Like count is 267. Okay, nice. That's good. Hey, we almost have 500 people, guys. That would be a new record. If we can get over 500 people live in the London session, that would be so fire. That would be fuego. We're about to overtake the New York stream viewers here. If we continue growing at that pace. Nathan says, this is not going to play out. Haha. Well, let's see. Let's see who has the last laugh. If it doesn't play out, that's fine. I mean, I risk $189. Do I care about that? Nope. I followed my system. That's the most important part. Little Zach, are you trading your other funded accounts too? Yep, I'm in with all my accounts right now. Marius, no, I don't trade the DAX, but I'm looking into it. Pharaoh says, well, fractal model is a way to interpret ICT. Yeah, I know. It is based on the concept of taking higher time frame liquidity and potentially move the other way. Yep, I get it. How many likes did I say? Extraordinary Cave Trader. We need 295 likes to do a 50K growth account giveaway. We're currently at 294. We need one more, guys. Wassim, tu parles français, Nick? Non, un petit peu. My favorite phrase is though, je ne comprends pas, je suis touriste. 498 viewers. Guys, we need 500. Come on. We need 500. I need that screenshot. 499. Damn it. Come on, we need 2 more people to join in. Oh, 500, we got it. Let's go. First time, 500 live viewers. Hell yeah. London session growing. William, can we get some Indian accent? No, absolutely not. I would never do Indian accent on this stream. Okay, this is not okay. We cannot do this, William. Okay. Yeah, Leah, 500 is a new record, and we just lost 10 viewers after I did the Indian one. Oh boy. Let's see. Kwang Chu says, tell Tradeify to implement DAX and you will have all Europeans trading at this price. I think you can trade the DAX. I'm not 100% sure though, but I think you can. All right, gold doesn't want to move. Gold doesn't want to move. Let's see. As said, worst case, we lose $190. And we locked in some profit, accidentally though. We locked in some profit accidentally. All right, chat. Any questions you have? Anything you want to know? Or want to share? Something funny? Chocolate76 says, let's do some Russian accent. No problem, my friend. Привет. How you doing? You know, today if we make profits, we go in the club. It's gonna be nice. We drink some vodka, brother. Bleh. Then he says, got smoked on YM cells. On to the next trade. Yup. Play Mankey, look at Tradeify's FAQ on tradeify.co, our website. You will see it there. You will see it there. Bashi, how many trades do you take per day on eval or funded? Usually 1 to 3, sometimes up to 5 though. Dan asks, how do I make sure I win the giveaway? Well, the only thing you can do is take part in it and then pray, man. Let's see. Yeah, so for me, this trade is only invalidated once we take the high here. Until then, I'm good with this trade. Just gonna stay in. As I said, like we're in 3 micros, so we're risking $189. Wasim says, where are you from, bro? I'm from Switzerland. Franja says, Nick, please give a shout out to the wife. Hey, what's up, Tanya? Making beef stroganoff for dinner? Hell yeah. Sounds good. Sounds tasty. Guangqiu, is CISD and drawn liquidity important for your model? Yes, absolutely. Without CISD, I'm not entering any trades. What is NQ doing? Let's see. Oh, we're getting that reaction candle now. Interesting. Interesting. If we could close like down at the 38s, that would be nice. That would be very nice. But it's still holding that level, that 36 level. Dan says I only pray when a trade is near my stop loss. Fair. We've all been there. We've all been there. Gene asks, Nick, what time do you consider Asia open and close? I know we've said before. Asia open is at 9 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. Stupid. 7 p.m. Eastern time. And the close is at 10 a.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. UK time, which is 4 a.m. Eastern time. Romel says, man, I lost a funded account yesterday. I was $900 up. Dude, what happened? How are you $900 up and then you lose the account? I mean, I know how, but what happened to you? Manfred, yes. Ich kann Deutsch. Thanks, Wasim. Appreciate it. Kwang Chu says I only short at 326 or long at 365. Hate this range. Yeah, right now I'm not going to do anything on NQ either. Gold is still holding here, pushing down from the 450s. So let's see. Yeah, pop. I'm from the German-speaking part of Switzerland. Romel, you were in a trade and lost the internet connection, but that means you were oversized. Or how long did you lose your internet connection for? Judas Joe says, hey Nick, did you know that the top 9 companies in ES and NQ are the exact same right now? No, I did not. Interesting. What are they? Abo, yes, London is way slower. Okay, we're getting this nice reaction candle on NQ now. If this closes bearish here in 2 minutes, 50 seconds, we're going to enter NQ shorts as well. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add, can I add a second tab here? Can I add a second chart? That is my question. Oh, shit, no. I did something stupid. Don't want to compare. I want to add another chart. Chat, can anybody help me with that? Can I add another chart at the same time on Project X? Top right for second chart. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I though? No, I can't. Am I dumb? Gary, help me. Am I dumb? Here? Nah, save the new layout. I need a new chart. Gold getting a push down now. On the left of default. I don't know where. Come on, man. The box next to the default button. Where is it? Oh, man. Where's the default button, guys? Help me. I'm lost. Let me check NQ. Oh, NQ looking nice for that short. Very nice. Top right near the chart. Guys, you gotta be more specific. This is hard. Top right near the chart. Oh, here. Ah, awesome. Thank you, guys. Hell yeah. Now I learned something from the chat too. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to pull up NQ here on the left. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, but now this switches to NQ as well. I need to unlink this. Don't link. MGC. There we go, guys. We made it. Hell yeah. Just in time. Just in time. The whole chat is helping. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. This looks like a very, very nice short on NQ. As I said before, it's an 18-point stop for... Okay, it's not an ideal short, but still a 1.25 R. We're going to take this. Only with one mini, though. All right, I'm in one mini on NQ. We're risking $350. So currently we're in a gold short and we're in an NQ short at the same time. 17-point stop for a 23-point win. That's the plan. Why did I take this trade? Simple. Nice candle 2, candle 3 setup, right? What was our entry? Entry was 33.50. Just gonna mark this out here so you see it better. 33.50. Stop up here. Target this level right here. So why did I take this short? On the hourly candle, 5-minute chart hourly. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. We tapped into previous day high, rejected it strong. We swept the previous previous hourly candles high, not only closed within the range, but closed through it, makes it an ideal candle 2 closure. Then what we waited for was a pullback into this fair value gap. We waited for a reaction, got this reaction candle, it closed. So on the next candle open, 5-minute candle open, we went short. We got the CISD once we closed through the 25,341 level. So that's why we're taking this trade. Very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Now let's see where this takes us. Let's see where this takes us. All right, gold is consolidating around our level here, which is not too pleasant. Not too pleasant, but we'll see where it takes us. I mean, if gold pushes up, at least NQ could push down, right? That would be nice. Max, where do you take your trades on Funded if not trading you today? Just on Tradeify directly. Just on Tradeify. Will I break even after the hourly low is reached on NQ? No, I will move break even once we're at 1 hour. So in this case, once we're at 16.25, I'm actually going to mark it on the chart here as well. As usual. Getting that push to the downside here on NQ. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. We're up 5 points on NQ. Yeah, Resilient Trader, we're in 2 trades on the 0 to hero account right now. We're in a 1 gold short and 1 NQ short. That's what we're currently doing. 540 people watching now, guys. Holy hell. This is crazy. Thank you all for tuning in. This is amazing. Love to see it. Reaper, yeah, the fractal model definitely improved my trading because it's more mechanical. Let's see what happens here. Alvin says, I hope my MGC trade works, then I have my payout. Oh, hell yeah, man. Now I really hope it works for you. Really hope for you, man. Kwang, you're in the trade too? That's awesome. So our entry on NQ is 333.50. Entry on gold is 4,064.4. 4,046.4, sorry, my bad. Yeah, we should do the giveaway. While we'll wait for this trade to play out, let's do the giveaway because you guys are absolutely crushing it with likes today. 353 likes. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see. So guys, if you want to take part in this giveaway, we're going to give away a 50K growth account. You have to like the stream. You have to subscribe to the channel. And once I give you the link to the Google form, I will put that in the chat. You then fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you fill out the form more than once, you will get disqualified, and that would be really bad, right? So the link to the Google form will be pasted in 3, 2, 1 now. Here's the link to the Google form. Fill it out only once. Otherwise, you will get disqualified if you win. You will get disqualified. All right, we have the first people in. Gary, you made it again, man. You're the first person to fill it out. Hell yeah. Well done. We're in 2 trades at the same time. That doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does happen. Let's hope they both play out. That would be nice. That would be very nice. That would put our 0 to hero challenge account into nice profits. Dan, you're trying to trick people into getting disqualified. Well, yeah, if somebody still does it, it's their own problem. Hartik says, come on, gold, dump now. Yeah, man, tell him. Tell gold to dump. We need gold to dump. A dump it. We also need NQ to dump at the same time. Leia, 541 even. It's crazy. The London stream is growing. Bushdian, do you split the risk if trades are correlated? No. However, I'm owning 3 micros on gold anyways because I accidentally closed 2. Patrick says, when want the market to dump, everything go down. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Science says, I don't do multi-chart trades. It's just one of my personal rules. So when MGC closes, I might have missed the NQ trade. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Dan says, Powell speaks at 8:30 before New York opens. Yeah, I know. Right when we start the New York stream, actually. Joel, New York stream usually has about like 650 to 800 viewers live. We're now at 540 here with the London stream, so we're catching up, guys. We're catching up. Gene, when does the new co-host start? The plan is next Monday, but let's see. Gary says, screw my retirement. I want this short to play out. Hell yeah, Gary. Noosh says, do more giveaway. Well, I do as many giveaways as I can. Maybe if Brett is still here. Brett, you still in the chat? If you are, can we do another giveaway? 250k growth? Maybe? Please? Let's see. Dominic says, and it's still not rep folder. Was last Wednesday when we got last rep folder, right? Yep. It was quite a while ago. Yeah, Dan, it is a lot that people demand. Patrick, what is rep folder? Rep folder is high impact news. So basically, when you go on any sorts of news calendars, for example, I'll pull this up right here. Impact, high impact. Those are the rep folder news. They're usually marked red on the calendar. That's what it is. And you can see all of them. Market, can you please dump? Can you please dump? Kaju, is NQ A plus setup to me? No, it's an A setup right now. Because we can't really go for a 2-1R. Nishan says, love from Nepal. That's awesome, man. Much love back from Switzerland. Yeah, Arif, and NQ is moving like a turtle right now. Everything is moving like a turtle right now. Klebu, no, I don't trade different. I trade like usual. Guys, 550 viewers now. You guys are amazing. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. This is sick. Makes it way more fun. All right, let's do the giveaway. We have 379 people who entered. Oh my God. We really need to up our game here with giving away more accounts. I agree. So we're going to do, as usual, Wheel of Names. We leave this completely up to chance. Completely up to chance. The Wheel of Names is going to decide your fate, guys. Spinning it for a 50k growth account. Let's see who gets it. The 50k growth account today goes to Isa or Elza 5639. Congrats. Congrats. Please type something in the chat. Isa or Elza. Is it an L or an I? I guess it's an I. Type something and say, hey, it's me. Dan says, hey, you misspelled my name. Okay, it's Elza. Says, hi, I'm here. Amazing. So Elza, just make sure you add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you and send you your free account. I will just send your details to Background Nick really quick so that he knows who to send the account to. 1 second. There we go. Perfect. Just did that. Nice. All right, congrats. Free money. You literally just got free money. Can't be much easier than that. Let's see where our trades go. Gold wants to push back up. Come on, gold. Just drop. Drop already. Aidan, can I explain my NQ setup? I already explained it. You can just go back in the stream and rewatch. I explained it in detail. Come on, anything we see here? No, still looking good. Getting a little bit of a push up here on NQ. Gold wants to go up as well. That is not ideal. We want to see the opposite here. Push down on both, please. Not up. Gold is just consolidating though, so it could very well just turn around and drop down. Choka 76, yes. Fractal model also works on crypto. Giuseppe, you just hit your DLL? How? Like either your DLL is very small or you have completely over leveraged. Tell me, what is it? Kevin says, let's just drop NQ, Nick. Yeah, hell yeah, let's drop NQ. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. GC pushing up, NQ reacting and coming down again. Let's see. Let's see. It's not over until it's over. We might still get TP on both. We might get stop loss on both. Who knows? We followed our system. That's the most important thing. If I could pick, let's say one has to hit stop loss and one has to hit TP. Obviously, I want NQ to hit TP because we're in it with more size. If we can have both hit TP, I mean, hell yeah, I'm down for that. Dominic says, big down candles on NQ incoming, hopefully. Pixel Marker, when do we receive our giveaway account? I haven't received any email yet from yesterday's giveaway. Well, you were impatient. Takes up to 7 days. Up to 7 days. Trader Sean, before the fractal model, I traded bull flex, bear flex, continuation breakouts. Hawk, can we move the market if everyone here shorts one mini on NQ? Yes, we could. On a live account, yes. At this time, absolutely. Nikia, if I do what? I don't get it. Patrick says, Nick, do you ever read the candles where in consolidation you have 3 bearish candles before 1 bullish resets the last 50 minutes of movement? No, I don't. I do not. Giuseppe, your DLL is $500. You took 2 stupid trades and then tried to recuperate. Damn, man. At least you have a DLL set. You're locked out now. Walk away. Try again tomorrow. Oh, Nikia, you say if I hit TP, then you resubscribe to the indicator? Well, let's see. Abhishek, I started using the fractal model about 2 months ago, but I love it. It's great. Made me a lot of money already. Mehdi, if your giveaway win was 2 weeks ago and you still haven't received it, then definitely send an email to nickm@tradeify.co. Oh, no, sorry. I always give the wrong email. To nick@tradeify.co. That's background Nick. Popino, is it 20% of the account drawdown you're risking? In this case, I'm risking $345 on $2,000 drawdown, which is 17% right now. But with the gold trade in addition to this, it's about 20% or a little bit more. Trader Sean says, so an A+ would be a continuation bear flex that agrees with candle 2. Yeah. I mean, anything that confirms the move down. Oh, gold rallying up. This is going to stop us out. Gold is very likely going to stop us out. Volume coming in here. both stops us out, that would be unlucky. However, we would lose about $520. All right, we got stopped out on gold, unfortunately. Gold was an L. So at least NQ could give us the short. It's not looking too hot either, though, right now. It's not looking too hot, unfortunately. Let's see. This is not looking good, not gonna lie. So gold got us stopped out. Stop was lower here. Actually, MGC went higher. Interesting. Let's see. We might still get lucky on NQ. We might still get lucky. But yeah, Paul, absolutely. Focusing on process over profits. Always. Always. Trading Market says, listen to me, I speak and markets move. All right, Trading Markets. Playing God here, huh? Gary, I mean, NQ can be framed long now. Can it? Let me check. Yeah, but only once this 30-minute candle closes. Actually. Not before. So for now, we're still short framed. Even though it tries to push up, but right now we're still short framed. It's only invalidated once we take out this high here at 50, 51. Abhishek, Nick Metzger, why do I say my name full? Nick, I notice how now that we have expansion on C2, so it's C3 has less probability for expansion. Let's see. Let's see. Adam says there's bullish SMT on NQ with ES. Let me check. Yep. With YM especially. Look. YM and NQ have SMT right now. But let's see. We're going to stick this trade. Yeah, Dita, gold is better for longs. Absolutely. And that is where Trading Markets, that guy is not wrong. Gold is better for longs. However, if I see a clean short setup, that just makes sense. I'm going to take it anyways. All right, NQ still respecting that level. Still respecting the 45 level. If we can get the push down on NQ. If we can get another change in state of delivery closing through 28.50, I will be very confident with this trade. By the way, we just crossed 38,200 subscribers. Hell yeah. Welcome everybody who's new here. Yes, the trader guy. We absolutely got to stick to the plan, man. Block out the noise. I mean, it's always funny when I see people in the chat, you know, some people say, oh, this is so going to go up. This is so going to go up. And then other people are in the chat saying, this is so going to go down. It's like everybody has their own view on the markets, right? We all look at the same data and some people are right, some people are wrong. The people who are right take the money of the people who are wrong. That's how the markets work. And I'm very happy that I'm right way more often than I'm wrong. I have about a 70% win rate. So I'm making very good money, right? And sometimes I lose, and that's okay. That's part of the game. That is part of the game. Graphene says, I bet Tradeify at 50K subs in November. Oh, I think so too. But we have a bet going on across all the hosts. And I said, look, you can see it here. I said 47K subs by the end of the month. Miriam says 52. Matt says 49.2. Drew says 54, Amal says 43, and Background Nick says 63. So, let's see, guys. Oh, GC did us 30. Imagine it falls now. That would be dirty, dirty. Imagine GC now falls and goes to TP, and NQ stops us out. Oh, boy. Let's see. Peter says gold buy. You're in longs, Peter? Nikia, which time frame is it to look for opposing candles? So when you're on the 3-minute chart, you're looking for 30-minute candles. And when you're on the 5-minute chart, you're looking for hourly candles. When you're on the 15-minute chart, you're looking for 4-hour candles. If you're on the hourly, you're looking for daily. Fortune Mash trades. Does Amaz live trade also or just backtesting? He also trades live. Yesterday he was on Tradeify TV. He always joins on Wednesdays. Tradeify TV New York session. Yeah, Surab, that previous 5-minute candle on NQ was nice. I agree. Yeah, Max. It is what it is, man. I mean, we were in 3 micros. Realized P&L for today is $162. So nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Was a bit of an unlucky stop out if it doesn't go higher. But it could very well go higher, and then we're happy that we took that stop, right? Hassem, we already did a giveaway. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Bitcoin says I added to NQ short and pre-market VWAP, but if we close above, I will cut the short. Let's see. I'm going to hold this short. I either get stopped out, or I get stopped break even once we touch 16.25, or we hit full TP. Let's see. Let's see. Andy, I don't know, honestly. I just know my average R is 1.78 to 1. Average trade R. Key money. Yeah, GC top ticked us so far. Let's see. Might still go higher. Sid, you still made $130 on that gold trade? Oh, you closed it early. Nice. Let's see what the market gives us. NQ, once this 30-minute candle closes like it is, like it's looking like it's going to close, this is definitely going to be invalidated. But we might very well see a push down. And then it's going to look good. So let's see where the journey takes us. Let's see. The only thing you can do, like whenever you enter the trade, you just set and forget. Set your stop loss, set your target, set your break even, and then you wait. It works out or it doesn't. Let's see. RP396, is this Project X? If yes, then is showing live data for free? Yep, live data is included when you buy a Tradeify account. IV says, Nick, show your statistics on the Tradeify website. Well, with the 50K growth account, this is the 7th day. That's the only account I have statistics for. But I can show you. Wait, let me log in really quick. Let me log in and you will see. Gotta go to the journal. Because I don't trade any funded accounts besides that with Tradeify. Just live. You don't have any trades. Why is that? Why does this account? For some reason, it doesn't show my account right now. The 50K growth, look. 50K growth isn't shown on the dashboard. I need to check with the team why that is. It's weird. It's weird. Can we still get? Guys. Let's do a little fake poll in the chat. Everybody just types in the chat. Do you think NQ is going to hit TP or stop loss? Let's see. TP or stop loss. See, and that is and that is, oh, now it shows my account. See, and that is exactly why I cannot listen to the chat. People say TP, TP, SL, 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 TP, 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 SL, TP, TP, SL. Everybody has a different view on the markets. It's exactly why I can't listen. Everybody trade your system. All right, look, now I have it. It's working now. So right now, you see on the first day we traded this was October 1st. We didn't take any trades. Second day we had a loss of $611 on oil. Third day we had a $270 loss on NQ. Then on day 4 we had a $218 win. Yesterday, Tuesday we broke even, had a break even trade. Yesterday had our biggest win, $844. So those are the stats for now on the Zero to Hero Challenge account. Trade win rate of 66.6%. So whoever said I don't have a 70% win rate on stream, it's true. I have a 66.6% win rate on stream right now. But overall it's 70. Bitcoin says, sometimes I just walk away so I don't fiddle with the trade. That actually makes a lot of sense. Like once you have your stop loss set, once you have your TP set, walking away is a great strategy. Just set your alerts for when you need to break even. 22 says, I'm saying TP because I'm in it. Hell yeah, I love it. I love it. Gary, what % of time do you think you hit full TP? Good question. I don't have the stats around that. Because it happens a lot that I get stopped out like 1 hour or 1.5 hour. If I had to take a guess, I would say out of all the winning trades that I take, probably around 30%, 40% are full TP. Definitely no more than 50. Not more than 50. IV, no, I don't. I mean, I just started 550K growth accounts as well. But besides that, no, I trade a live account. Joka, what was the stats last month? Well, we just started the Zero to Hero Challenge this month on the 1st. Believer, will Tradeify resolve any issues that happened with Project X? I mean, yeah, if issues happen, then you open a ticket and we obviously help you out. Heart of Ram, you're also in NQ shorts? Hell yeah, nice. Very nice. IV, yes, I mean, I trade a live funded, like a live actual money account. Corey, that range between 25,345 and 25,326 is something different. Yes. Well, let's see. Could stop us out. It's 9 a.m. UK time. This is important. Important time. Because that's usually where volume comes in. So either we see a strong push down now or a strong push up. I cannot imagine that this consolidates for much longer. It's the 9 a.m. volume that comes in, because 9 a.m. is when Tokyo market closes. Let's see if we can get the push down or not. Right now, looking at this could go both directions. No clear bias. But I still like the trade. I still like the short. For me, it's only invalidated once we close through 351. So that's why my stop is up there, and I'll let it play out. Let's see. IV, slightly, but I never really struggled with slippage. Because I do not go for like 3, 4, 5 point trades, so I don't care, right? If I get filled a point lower or higher, like, what do I care? Slippage works in both directions. Sometimes you get filled better, sometimes you get filled lower. Well, I'll stick around and see what this trade does. But if it doesn't move, then I'm going to end the stream. But for now, I'll stick around. Let's see, it just doesn't want to pick a direction. Paramveer says, I just passed my eval on GC long. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Congrats. That's awesome. Right, we're getting a push to the upside now. First, we got to push to the downside, so unsure of what's going to happen. Let's look at volume. Yeah, the volume overall today is pretty low. As I usually say, on an average candle during the London session has 600 volume. Today, the biggest candle was the 9 a.m. my time candle. That's 3 a.m. Eastern, which is the open. And that had 600 volume. Usually that one has more volume. So let's see. For now, we can't do anything else but wait. Nvidia just kept up. Okay, interesting. Interesting. At least gold would have stopped us out a second time now. That always makes me happy to see. I hate when I get stopped out and then it moves the other direction and never comes back. I'd rather get stopped out twice, in theory. Makes it less painful. Sleepless. Yes, I was in 2 trades on the Zero to Hero Challenge account. We lost on gold. We lost $162. But we're still in this NQ trade. We're still in NQ. Actually going to save that layout now. So we have that for the next time. Heart of Ram, NQ will go lower. Asia low is your TP. All right, best of luck. My TP is 310. Asia low is sitting at, where's Asia low sitting at? Well, that's a little bit lower. 307. I don't like to go to the extreme of a target. So I'm also targeting Asia low, but I'm just taking my profit about 3-4 points earlier. Because I do not care about those 3-4 points. But I hate when I don't reach my target. And in this case, I said just going for 3 points more, but then not reaching it would suck badly. Nins is asking, is it next week that you'll have a co-host, Nick? That's the idea, yes, starting Monday. True too. Actually, that depends on the month. Sometimes London has a higher win rate, sometimes New York has a higher win rate. There's no clear difference for me. Pedro, yeah, I mean, if you can't lose trades and accept it, then you're not going to make it as a trader. When you lose, you have to accept it because it's part of the game. You cannot be a trader without losing every now and then. I mean, I know traders that have a less than 50% win rate and they're profitable, right? That wouldn't be for me though. I need a higher win rate. That's why I trail stops. I cannot work with less than a 50% win rate. Even less than 60%, I could not. I have to win. So, but I can definitely accept a 65, 70% win rate. Yeah, NQ is just consolidating right now. Just consolidating. Believer says, for the past 2 days, whenever I enter a trade, it just consolidates there and it's very frustrating. Yeah, that happens. But that's okay. By the way, Believer, are you in a trade right now? Are you short with us? Or are you fading again? Would be funny if you were long right now. We do the opposite. The movie world says, hey brother. Hey brother. Absolutely. True to the game is the game. Nin says the mental hit when you get low win rate is something I can't deal with also, so I usually set break even. Yeah, it's just important that you have break even rules, because for a very long time I set trades at break even out of emotion, and that doesn't work over the long run. So what I changed it to is once my trades reach 1 hour, I set it to break even, and once I reach 1.5 hour, I set my stop loss to 1 hour, and then once I reach 2 hour, I either go out or I go for a bigger target, and then I just trail my stop every half hour. Gary, is it appropriate to leave the OCO open and go to sleep? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, highly suggest you always monitor your trades. But I mean, for example, on Project X, if you set your stop loss by dragging on your entry like this, right? And you set your TP the same way, then whenever it hits one, it cancels the other. So absolutely, you can do that, no problem. Let's see. NQ is slow. We just need to push to the downside. We're going for 23 points on this trade. So we still have a long way to go, guys. We still have a long way to go. But I hope it plays out. Would be nice. Would be very nice. But yeah, since this is not moving much, guys, we're going to end the stream here. I'm just going to let this play out, and then I'll update you in the New York stream how the trade played, right? And obviously I'm also doing the documentary. By the way, if you haven't seen the documentary, go to our YouTube channel, the Tradeify YouTube channel, and check the videos. Now the first week 1 of the Zero to Hero Challenge documentary is uploaded there. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Put a W in the chat if you love the stream. Put an L in the chat if you hated the stream. Thank you guys so much, because today we hit a new viewer record, which is pretty sick. Gary is asking, I just need to answer that last question. Can you tell us how to trail before you leave? Yeah, so basically, I always mark my 1 hour target and my 1.5 hour target and my 2 hour target. 2 hour is our full TP. 1 hour is when we move break even, right? So in this case, this green line here, once we touch this green line, I'm going to move my stop break even. And then once we reach 1.5 hour, in this case, not doable because we're targeting only 1.3, I would move my stop to 1 hour and then take full TP. All right, but guys, thank you so much for being here. It was fun, as usual. New viewer record. Let's smash it again tomorrow. And I'll update you on how this trade played out. See you soon, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time for the New York live stream. And then tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. UK time for another London session stream. Love you all, and see you soon.